it's Melanie. We wanted to give you some ideas about gross motor play with your toddler. We know schools and classes are canceled and it's raining in Los Angeles, so you might spend a lot of time indoors with your toddler who needs to move. We do encourage you to spend some time outside if you can, because outside has limitless opportunities for gross motor play. Even in the rain, you could put on your rain jacket and your boots and go jump in the puddles. When you're all wet and cold, come back in and take a bath, and that's a wonderful afternoon for a toddler. But if you want some ideas of things to do inside, we set up a couple ideas with things that you have right in your own house that you can use. The first thing we set up is an obstacle course that you can set up in your room, in your home for your toddler, using just regular things from home. This could be a sofa cushion. You can climb up on the sofa cushion. We put 2 chairs together with some yarn through them that we can crawl under. And then your favorite stuffy that you can jump over. We taped out some hopscotch on the floor. There's a fabric that you can scooch over here on. Then everything in this bin, we need to run over to this bin and fill up. And lastly, we'll run to the end and pull this tag off the wall. And that's our obstacle course. You can set this up with your 2, 2.5, 3-year-old, and they can choose different things using whatever you have at home. They may have different interesting ideas. If you have a 1-year-old, 18-month, early 2, you may want to set these things up at nap time or at night so it's ready in the morning. Also, they may want to use it differently than you choose, than you had thought to. If they don't feel comfortable standing on the squishy thing, don't encourage them to. We want them to listen to their own feelings. If they want to be riskier and jump on this side instead of going under, then I would steer clear of saying be careful. Let them figure out what their comfort level is. They may use it in different ways, and that's great. This is not an activity that you can step away from. They can do it themselves and explore it, but you should be nearby because safety first. We don't want things to tip over on the children, so we do need to keep an eye. Another thing we set up for you guys is a pillow pile. If your 2-year-old needs to run and crash into things, which they often do, then set up a pile of pillows in the middle of the room so they can just run in and crash into the pile. You want to be far away from the walls, so if we overshoot, we don't crash into things. If you have a hard corner that you can't get away from, just put something soft in front of it so that if I bounce off, I'm not going to hurt myself. The other thing that we often need to do a lot is throw, but we can't necessarily throw the hard things inside. So a great thing to do is to give your toddler what they can throw and where it is safe to throw. At the Tot Center, we have a bunch of scarves. If you don't have scarves, you can use socks. You can use the dirty laundry and give them a chance to throw it in the basket. This is a safe thing to throw in a safe place. And they can fill up this basket and throw it back into that basket. The last thing we have set up for you guys is a stepping stone circle. You can use things just from your own house, as long as it can support the toddler's weight. Different textures and different sizes make it more fun. So I can go from the stool to the paper plate, to the chair, to the cushion, to the napkin. And toddlers will play with this far longer than you might imagine. That's it for gross motor play. Next week we'll have something else for you. So come back to wherever you're getting this information and we'll have something new for you. Thank you, stay safe.